With the snow this weekend, some may feel winter is never going to end.
But some weather experts say that spring is right around the corner. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Pierce Scorlett spoke to an expert today and has more. Pierce?
Megan and Rod, I spoke with the Associate State Climatologist Al Dutcher today, and we covered a lot of topics in Nebraska weather and how it's affecting and what could be in the future forecast. Throughout Nebraska this winter, we have experienced near record high snow total amounts, and with this type of winter, a lot of different parts of the state are dealing with low land flooding.
So if you have ice or accumulations of ice in those low-lying areas or in those streams, then you add the runoff component with rain on top of snow, it tends to collect there, and simply this time of the year we are prone to that simply because our ground is froze.
Also, with this much accumulation of ice and snow and no warm temperatures to melt it, we see ice jams causing issues.
With the snow and the ice, of course, if you start to release that or starts to break up, then you end up getting jams up where through culverts where the water could evacuate and no longer can because of the ice accumulation blocking that flow. So then you see that backing up of that water across your lower areas of your field.
This winter has also caused quite the headache for a lot of Nebraska farmers as they are close to the beginning of pre-treating their fields.
You start getting weather like this and it complicates planting, it starts limiting the choices what the producers can do in respect to those problems.
But Al says if the winter would just change slightly in the upcoming weeks, everything could start looking upwards for farmers.
So 2 weeks of good dry weather would go a long way to alleviate everybody's concern, but as this window narrows and these days get shorter and shorter between now and when we want to get out in the field, the concern was going to start to increase rather dramatically.
But Al also says don't worry because spring could just be around the corner.
We are really close, and it'll happen. It'll catch us by surprise, so to speak.
Now, obviously, this weekend doesn't look like spring is here yet, but Al did add that he is expecting a cooler March leading into a normal April and then a cooler May.
So yeah, just look forward to those nice cooler spring months.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pierce, for the story.